Yeah. All right. So, welcome everyone. Welcome to our little debrief here. I got Jay with us. He was the one that headed up the investigation. So, Jay, go ahead and just tell us about yourself.
Hey, it's nice to meet you guys. I'm Jason Albertson. Everybody calls me Jay. I am a biological, chemical, nuclear, radiological weapons specialist of mass destruction from the military, from the Army side. I was deployed twice to different combat zones around the world. And today I am just, thrilled that to be part of this, expedition that we have going on here with Project Contact. I've always had a feeling that there was more out there. When I was growing up, it was stop imagining things. That's not real. It's real. You can't deny it. Not anymore. Everybody tries to, but they can't. All right. The location is Spook Hill. Spook Hill is a location that I had picked out because there were 0 radio frequencies detected in the area. No RF at all. So any of the things that we were picking up were either produced from somewhere off in the distance and were a reflection off coming down, or they were right there next to us. There was
is the location haunted, or does it have a history of paranormal activity?
Well, we are on Spook Hill, and we had the frequency 666 come up as a straight line frequency that was being broadcasted.
That was being broadcasted, and you were not the one broadcasting it.
No, we were broadcasting a totally separate signal. It was around.
What signal were you broadcasting at the time?
250 megahertz.
Okay, and it came across as 666 megahertz.
Yes. Well,
Very
666.1 or 666.3 or something like that, but it was 666. And Dr. Andrews sat there in the video and stuff and was like, "Hey, first of all, Jason, 666 is a restricted radio frequency. You can't broadcast on that." I didn't know that.
So you had 666 megahertz come up, and did you notice anything, any odd feelings, any sensations that came with it?
Just like feeling of being watched.
Feeling of being watched.
Yeah, just an eerie feeling up there. Like we were walking around also around the area because we had noticed some lights off in the distance as well too. And just that whole area has a whole spooky vibe to it.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into this recording.
Tonight, we are out here in the open. We are in the fresh air, everyone. We are getting it on tonight, and we are going to be investigating a great area up here at Spook Hill. See? Beautiful, beautiful area. This area has, as far as anything goes in this area, we have a lot of high magnetical anomalies in this area. What we're going to be doing is we are going to be employing all these different techniques and different frequencies and different protocols to try to invite a craft in. Invite. Right here, we actually have, I'm going to show you the first set of equipment I have on here. I have a high frequency RF generator right here. And it is now putting out a signal. We are putting out at 432 megahertz. We're putting out on the high frequency generator, RF signal generator, with the omnidirectional antenna hooked up to it. We also have here, what we're going to have is
We have our spectrum analyzer. Spectrum analyzer is running, and it's showing up that it's 432. Everybody can see that. Also the RF, EMF 390 going up there. And also what we're going to be doing is I also have night vision here next to me. Also have the 4K camcorder. And of course, we have a thermal. We got thermal. We got Dr. Andrew Schechter here.
Good evening.
He's going to be with us. He's going to be doing the evaluation, the team, and everything that we actually do up here as far as investigating, and it's going to be great, guys. It's going to be great. We did have a couple spikes, but we're not sure if we were getting them because of the CE5 or because of the frequencies that we're putting out with the RF generator. So we still have to figure out exactly what works as far as inviting anything in to join us. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be trying different frequencies, and you guys are going to be right here with us when we try them, and let's see what we get. All right, let me grab my notepad here. We got everything out here all getting set up, getting ready for you guys. Got everything in the back here all set up, table out. All right, so let's go over some frequencies that we can use as far as what we're going to be doing. So frequencies that we can use. All right, we've got 141, which is amateur band, historical CE5 frequency for Morse or tone codes. All right, so, and we've got 137, NOAA satellite band. All right, we're going to be trying that as well. 130 or 390 to 406, military SINGAR. 432, that's what we're putting out right now on the high frequency generator here with the omnidirectional antenna. We're putting out 432, which is the Schumann harmonic resonancy for the planet. 20 to 30 megahertz, spirit box, EVP. 150 to 160 on the VHF range. Paranormal hotspots, they often show spikes in the band during EMF spikes. Now we do have a bunch of EMF spikes that have been happening up here, but we haven't been able to correlate them yet per se to a certain instrument that we're using. We haven't been able to correlate yet. That's what we're up here to try to do in the first place. So, all right. I know my buddy Zach's watching. Zach, Project Contact. We're doing 3.33 when it comes to the CE5 testing. I have everything here already that we could do it again. We're going to go into it real quick. Let's get into the meditation part. All right. So I'm gonna listen to a separate one because the file is too big to put on the onto the StreamYard. So what I'm gonna do is I will be listening to another one, and what we'll be doing is we will be doing the CE5. I'll be doing the meditation part. I'm going to put also a meditation part in there for you guys to do as well, which is right here. Now, it's going to be different than what I'm listening to. This is just soothing music for you guys for right now while I'm doing this. Now I'm going to go into CE5. Once I do, and my meditation. Then I am going to, while we're doing this, we also have all the machines going at the same time. Then after this, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get into the equipment, the frequencies, and everything that we'll be doing up here as far as the investigation goes. Right now, I'm going to be doing the CE5 part and the meditation. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Right. Oh.
All right. So when you came out of the meditation, tell me how you felt.
I felt like I was returning to my body. I felt like I was coming back from somewhere else. It was beautiful, dude. The hemisync that you sent me, it sent me to another world, but it was so beautiful. I saw purplish, reddish lights, and it was all reddish and purple. That's what I was seeing, like reds and purples, like real bright, vibrant purples and reds. That's what I was getting when I did the hemisync up there on top of that hill. That's why when I came out and saw me, I was like, oh my God, because I was not ready to come back. Like I wanted to stay a little bit longer. It was beautiful, man. It was. I gotta hand it to you. You really did. You really did. Knock that out of the park with the hemisync.
I appreciate that. Did you have any visuals besides the colors? Did you get any intuitions, any feelings, any messages, any kind of anomalous extrasensory perceptions, or any kind of intuitive downloads, or what I'm saying, like any kind of impressions?
Yeah, nothing that I could quantify. It wasn't anything huge. It was just small little bits. Probably like, just different feelings, but none of them were like, angry or hateful or any of that. It was all like, it was just like a warm, loving feeling, like putting, like you're just, bake a loaf of bread and you just cut that first slice and you're eating it. It's still warm, in your hands. That's the type of feeling you get when you're in that space. It's a warm, loving feeling that you get all around your body, and it just it's ecstasy.
It's bliss. I know the feeling.
It is. As far as external anomalies, now we did have, while I was doing the meditation and I came out, Dr. Andrew was saying that the machine was actually spiking a couple times, and I'm about to get those videos too as well. I don't know if he recorded them or not though, but I was in the CE5, and he told me that the machine was spiking. It spiked like 2 or 3 times on the RF, like the frequency range, when I was actually doing the CE5. So we did get a reaction during the CE5, but we need to correlate it.
You got some energy readings.
Yes. We got some background energy readings from the CE5 experience. Yes.
And you said you took baseline readings when you guys got there?
Baseline readings were all they were really low. I'm talking like there's zero RF. You get that when you get up there. That whole field that's up there next to this graveyard site, and the graveyard site's over here as you're looking at it. This whole area is all open. There's nothing there. It's all open field. And I think there's like 2 trees. So when I got out there, I immediately took out my EMF meter. It's also a tri-field meter. It does, EMF, RF, different radio frequencies with it. And I took it out there and I'm like, oh, this is awesome. There is 0 radio frequencies. So, now that's in that general area. So I figured that it was the best spot to try out the different frequencies and the hemisync with the methods that Project Contact, put into place to see if we get any response back on the machines. And it was a success. From my understanding from Dr. Andrew, it was a success. We got a response, 3 of them, while I was under on the spectrum analyzer.
That's amazing. And we can just so I guess we can just hop back into the recording and continue watching.
All right. All right. I hope that was as good for everyone as it was me. Oh, wow. That was very interesting. All right. Now we got a couple other things going on here. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be trying out different frequencies here and different frequency ranges. Now, right now, what I'm doing is I've got it on, since my buddy Zach likes to have it on, likes the number 33, I decided 333. So we're going to go ahead. We're boosting the signal of 333. We've got it shown on our spectrum analyzer as 333. And we're picking up some RF, which could be from a number of things right now. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be also testing out other frequencies, all right? We've got 333 going right now. We've got the EMF 390 meter going right now. We're not getting any signals as of right now. So we try out the next frequency and we continue. Now, I'm not sure exactly if we're getting, now let's take this actually out. Let's take our EMF meter actually out of this vehicle and get it out here. All right, we'll get it out here. That way we can actually see if we're getting stuff. All right. Your EMF meter and RF will be going off in an anomalous area, or if you get anomalous readings. Right now, I'm not showing anything. Wait, up, yep. It's only going up by a little. Maybe 23, 32, 36. It's not going up very much. And it's not picking up the phone either, because it's radio frequency only. You guys can see it there. Once this storm passes over us, it should be clear. And then we're going to come right back on with you guys. We just got to wait until these clouds pass over. That way we can have a good view of everything going on. But we're still running all the equipment up here. All the equipment still being ran, the night vision, the gas detectors over there as well. EMF, we got gas, EMF, camera. So give us about half hour, 45 minutes.
Yep.
And we'll get back to you guys. We'll come back online and we'll keep this investigation going tonight.
We're back. So you signed off saying it was going to be a couple hours. What exactly happened within those few hours?
It turned out to be a total washout, actually. The clouds, it was weird. This is a weird area, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Andrews on his phone. He's looking. He's like, all right, well, Jason, this is kind of weird. I'm like, okay, well, why is it weird? He goes, because the clouds are over us and everything around us is clear. I don't even know how it's possible. I mean, we're up on top of a hill. Okay.
Could it be? Yeah, could it be like a geological thing?
Possibly.
The way the hill shape is concentrating the air pressure or something like that.
It could have been a concentrated air pressure, but we weren't actually at the tippy top of the mountain either. So it's like
it could just be a weird weather phenomenon. Who knows?
I'm thinking weird weather.
Weird weather.
Weird weather.
So tell us what else happened.
What's that?
So tell us what else happened. So you said you saw some lights.
Yes.
What did they look like?
They were kind of orangish with like a white glow on the outside of it.
What were they doing? Anything?
No, nothing anomalous. That's why we went That's why we went back there to verify.
Gotcha.
Drove
And
back there.
how big were they?
Maybe baseball or basketball size, I'd say.
How far away do you think they were?
If you're looking from the graveyard and you see that big open field there that hasn't been mowed in the video, you see that, that trees back
line?
there. Yeah, it was behind those trees back there.
Okay, that's fairly interesting. And you said they were just standing still? Were they hovering?
Yeah, there was two of them. They were like next to each other, about maybe about a foot and a half apart from each other. And
Interesting. So they were pretty close together.
Yeah. We actually thought that it could have actually been, part of a lighting system. That's why we wanted to go back out and check, right?
Yeah.
So, but when we went back there, the ski lift area is not open for this year. Everything's shut down back there. We looked back
Are there
there.
any properties back there? Are there any properties back there?
There isn't any properties on the right-hand side. There's actually properties for sale. We found a lot of there was a lot for sale, and there was a house, but it was way up the mountain.
Okay. Yeah, we can go ahead and just roll that clip.
Yeah.
Driving to it right now, just to make sure, just to check. This is how we do investigations. You see something, you double check it. Don't just assume that everything is a UFO or everything is unknown. Go check it out for yourself, guys. So we're going down here. We saw two orange lights. And I am not seeing where these lights came from. That's not orange. You want to try that way? What is this? What is this place, first of all? Hold on, let's see what this is.
Lots for sale. We could come in here.
Hey, yeah, lot for sale.
One for you and one for me.
Lot for sale.
All right.
All right, well, let's see, guys. We're just looking right now, but I don't see those orange lights. Do you?
Yeah.
They should be right here.
There were two bright orange, they're weird color orange lights.
Wow.
Now we got another anomaly.
Yeah, we do. All right, well, if these lots are for sale, then I wonder where this road goes. Well, at least we're videotaping.
Anybody ask, we're just looking for a lot that's for
Oh, man. I do not see these orange lights, man.
They were definitely
Hold on. Look over here.
down there.
Look this
I
way.
didn't see any though. I just looked.
No, I don't think. Dang. All right. I don't see orange lights up here, but I do see them on that mountain back there. But we weren't looking that direction. We were looking this way. Right?
I thought.
This is not a lot for sale. This is someone's house. We are turning around. Turning around! All right, here we go. So we're going down the road again. We're still looking for these orange lights. We have not found them yet. Repeat, we have not found them yet. Andrew saw them in the woods. There were two of them, it looked like.
They were bright orange.
But we're not sure exactly where they're at now. They're gone. Like, they were there, looked like they were hovering maybe stationary, and then gone, just like that. I'm not sure. We're out here looking for them right now.
There are lights on the map. I can't
Yeah. But if we're looking this direction, though, it shouldn't have been. It should have been right
Over
here.
there. It's there. That way.
That way. Okay. All right. Let's try that way.
I just saw it through the trees.
All right, so that was the investigation. Tell us what you found there. Tell us what you think you found there.
Well, what we think we found there is possibly a correlation to some radio frequencies based off of what the responses we got back.
Mm-hmm.
But it needs repeatable results. This was one test of the frequencies, and It went very well. Very well for the first test, and the protocols. We actually got results while I was doing CE5. The RF meter was going off. We got the results on the spectrum analyzer that it went and spiked like three times while Dr. Andrew was there watching all the equipment. It was generally a really good area as far as testing everything. Like to define the protocols themselves and to base it off of something baseline. That's what you need. You do baseline data, and then you add on to it to verify results, verify data, and repeatability. And that's what we're going for.
That's amazing. Well, Jay, again, I really appreciate you going out there doing the investigation for us at Project Contact. If anyone wants to get in touch with us, you can go to our website, www.projectcontact.net. You can leave a comment down below. We can get in touch with there. I'll be leaving the link to the CE5 guide and the HemiSync audio file that Jason used if you guys want to try it out. Until then, I think this is it for this one.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for coming, guys.